Now we hear again, Tulsa baritone, Joseph Shore.
I will sing for you the prologue from Pagliacci, Si può, si può.
Si può, si può, signore, signori, scusatemi, se da sol mi presento, io sono il prologo, poiché in scena ancor le antiche maschere mette l'autore, in parte vuol lui prendere le vecchie usanze e a voi di nuovo inviami, ma non per dirvi come pria. Le lacrime che noi versiam son false, degli spasimi per i nostri martir, non allarmatevi. No, l'autore ha cercato invece fingervi uno squarcio di vita. Egli ha per massima sol che l'artista è un uomo, e che per gli uomini scrivere deve, per al vero ispirava sì.
The audience responding very enthusiastically to Tulsa baritone Joseph Shore performing the Prologue from Pagliacci. Midwest Regional Audition for the Metropolitan Opera. We're waiting now for the decision of the judges as to who will come out on top tonight and receive an all-expense-paid trip to New York for the semifinals in April. Have you picked your winner? Well, we'll see in a moment if you're right. You're hearing a round of applause for Mrs. Allen Oliphant, Regional Director, who has returned to the stage and will introduce tonight's judges.
I'm glad to see all of you as enthusiastic about these wonderful young singers as I am. I think they all did beautifully tonight, and they're so good to look at besides. I should like to introduce our judges, and they have so many qualifications I can't take time to tell you all about them, but we're very pleased to have them here. We were asked by the National Council a couple of years ago to have an assistant or consultant to the Metropolitan Opera judge. So we are very fortunate to have with us tonight Mr. Jonathan Dudley, who was recently appointed last fall General Director and Principal Conductor of the Omaha Opera. Let me see, I'm going to skip a little bit of this. For 3 years, he was Associate Music Director of the St. Louis Muni Opera. He was also Assistant Conductor for the Little Orchestra Society of New York. He's Conductor and Music Administrator for the Cincinnati Opera Company. Now, our Metropolitan Opera judge is Mr. Lawrence F. Stayer. He is the, let me see, I'm going to skip over all these wonderful things that, that he has done because it's getting late. But he is the assistant to the artistic administrator of the Metropolitan Opera. He came to the Met in 1966 as assistant to the director of the Metropolitan Opera Studio, and he was a member of that staff for 6 years. In 1972, he was appointed to his present position. He also coordinated the Metropolitan Opera in the Parks and the Metropolitan Opera at Wolf Trap, Virginia. He's currently involved in the planning of the Metropolitan Opera Tour of Japan. He has served as a judge for the national semifinals and finals. He was guest speaker this past fall, at which time I had the privilege of hearing him at the regional auditions meeting at the Metropolitan Opera National Council in New York. He will speak to all of you and to the young singers, and will make the awards.
The first place winner, Joseph Shore. Just one final word as far as I'm concerned. You're all winners. You came here winners, and you're still winners. And I mean it. Thank you.
So 26-year-old baritone Joseph Shore of Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 13 in tonight's audition, will be receiving $300 as the first place winner. Charlene Shepard is a 23-year-old student at the Conservatory of Music here at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. She was the second place winner, and she'll receive $200. And third was tenor Carol Freeman, 23 years old, from Oklahoma City, winner of $100. But Joseph Shore is the one who will be making the trip to New York for the semifinals in April.